Welcome to the desert, the information desert. This is where Nissan has left us for the past few years in regards to the Frontier. But wait, what's that in the distance? Is it a mirage? No. It's a date! February 4th, Nissan will finally be unveiling information on the upcoming Frontier and Pathfinder. The Frontier will finally be updated. The outgoing D40-based Frontier was first introduced in 2005 and last saw a facelift in 2010. The last time we saw a true Pathfinder, not a unibody crossover, was 2012, with the unloved, underappreciated R51 Pathfinder. Both the D40 and the R51 are based on Nissan's F-Alpha platform, and I expect to see that continue, which should please diehard Nissan fans, aftermarket parts manufacturers, and most importantly, the bean counters at Nissan Accounting. I'll be going over a few things that we know so far, speculating on what these models could be bringing into the booming off-road market, and dream of what could be coming. First, the known factors, the powertrain. Nissan released the 2020 Frontier with a 90% new powertrain. What parts aren't new is unknown to me. It features a 3.8-liter V6 mated to a 9-speed traditional automatic transmission. They sadly killed the 6-speed manual that was offered in all 15 years of production previously. This 9-speed unit is shared with the Titan. The 3.8 is good for 310 horsepower and 281 pounds of twist. For off-roaders, the combo is good for a 54.4 to 1 crawl ratio. That is only bested by the Jeep Gladiator in the midsize segment, which offers 84.2 to 1 and 77.2 to 1 crawl ratios depending on its configuration. We've seen a few spy shots leak out and can confirm we'll see a king cab long bed and a crew cab short bed. This leads me to speculation. Rumblings online are that Nissan has kept the underpinnings for the new Frontier the same as the outgoing model. I'm sure there have been a few tweaks, primarily for safety and collision reasons, but most expect it to be the same boxed ladder frame that has been riding under the Frontier for the past decade and a half. Suspension components are also expected to be the same. This seems to be primarily a new body riding on a time-tested chassis. The inside appears to be massively updated and cribbing quite a lot of looks from the Nissan Titan, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I'm sure Apple CarPlay and Android Auto will be standard offerings, along with all the safety and tech features that are expected in a modern vehicle. As for the new Pathfinder, I strongly believe it will just be a rebadged and tweaked Xterra that was just announced for the Middle East markets, which is based on the Terra, which has been offered in Asian markets since 2018 and also rides on the Nissan F-Alpha platform. Now for pure speculation and what I think Nissan needs to do to really make its mark in the mid-size body-on-frame off-road market that is dominated by a Toyota, Jeep, and Ford coming in hot with the Bronco and Ranger Tremor. Number one is price. It's no surprise that vehicle prices are very bloated right now, with the average new vehicle the $40,000 price tag. If Nissan is doing what many suspect and keeping the same frame and suspension and just updating the body while rebadging an existing model for the Pathfinder, then they may need to take a hit on price and undercut a strong market. Number two is marketing. Nissan needs a very strong push to make sure everyone knows that this is a new truck, even if that's only half true, that is capable and really market it to the off-road and overland communities. Make it a lifestyle vehicle, not just another parts truck that's sitting in front of an AutoZone. Number three, make Nismo matter. Most people turn the other cheek when they see a Pro 4X sticker on a Frontier. They think it's an appearance package without realizing it means beefier suspension, skid plates, and a modified Dana 44 locking rear axle. Now to do this, Nissan needs to borrow a bit from their Japanese brethren at Toyota. Most everyone knows what a TRD Tacoma is at this point. TRD didn't really used to matter in the 90s or early 2000s aside from Toyota diehards. Nissan has its Nismo performance brand, which is very undermarketed in the US. Nissan recently announced it will be offering additional off-road goodies for older Frontiers and Xterra in the form of improved shocks that offer up to a 2-inch lift, lighting, and off-road bumpers, just to name a few. Make the top trim a Nismo Pro 4X. Have it come outfitted with the whole damn Nismo off-road catalog, and make it feature some snazzy signature colors. These recently announced Nismo off-road offerings make me inclined to believe the suspension will be the same on the new models to keep costs down. But this also opens up the market to all the old Frontiers and Xterras out there and could instantly make an off-road community, much like Toyota currently has. I'm sure such a package would include terrain modes, maybe even a locking front differential swapped over from the Titan, which is something the aftermarket offers currently. Hell, maybe make a Nismo off-road Rogue and really take a swipe at Toyota. Now, Nissan has a lot riding on the next few years. The Renault partnership has left them stagnant and forgettable with the exception of the Rogue line. The Z will also be a huge part of the rebranding efforts, and I really hope it works. I'd hate to see the same fate befall them that has happened to so many other Japanese brands throughout the years, and have Nissan pull out from the US markets. They've been doing that in other areas lately, and I really, really would like them to stay around. As a quick note, I drive a Subaru that I'm very happy with, and I'm mostly brand agnostic and don't really have a dog in this fight. If you'd like to see more content like this, let me know by leaving a comment and a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and maybe I'll see you on the trails.